What they do, this D Rich, and I just skipped class, yo.
You know it's Street Money Boochie, and I just skipped class with my nigga D Rich.
Believe it.
And progress report.
Progress report. For sure.
The progress report.
All right, what's going on? It's your girl, Lala Shepherd. This is another episode of Skipping Class presented by the Progress Report, man. Y'all know I'm super honored and excited today. Welcome to the platform. Welcome back, Boochie, man. Boochie, you always support, so I really always appreciate you. And D Rich, man, I've been trying to get you up here for the longest, so we finally able to make it happen, so it's lit. You know, and D Rich, I felt like it was important to do an interview with you because you're super humble, but it's important to give you your flowers and people need to know from you. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people that look up to you and shit, so people got to hear from you.
For sure, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So, shit, let's get into a couple of things, man. Starting with you then, D Rich, like you done produced so much shit. I want you to just name drop a couple of songs that you produce. You know, I'll name drop a couple of my favorite joints first, but then you can go ahead and name drop and shit. So we got Rocco, Change, Power That P, the Rick Ross, Walking on Air, and a ton of shit for Boochie and Bankroll Fresh. So go ahead and name drop.
I mean, like you said, Ross, I did that song, Walking on Air, Box Chevy, Color Money, a list of music for Ross, 2 Chainz. I do it with Drake and Lil Wayne, Jeezy, Who That, Super Free, all there with Bankroll. Him and Bankroll collab on that. That's a platinum hit. You feel me? Super Freak Platinum 2. We got some stuff in the vault, you know what I mean? Along with a lot of street classics too, you know what I mean?
Definitely. And you know, like I said, Boochie, man, we done this several times. You know what I mean?
I'm rocking with the progress report.
Hell yeah, man. Well, I love to see this, but I know y'all got this new project about to come out, and I'm hella excited. I know the fans can't wait too, so let's take it back then a little bit. So, D Rich, I want to know, what did you first think when you met Boochie? Like, what did you think about him just as a person, and also too when you heard his music?
I met Boochie initially through Bankroll, but when I met him, Fresh had his style and he had his style too. You see what I'm saying? So like I knew whatever I did with Fresh, once me and him lock in, it'll be a whole. It's like a you know what I mean, a whole nother step. You see what I'm saying? Because they got different styles that kind of combine and kind of turn into like a dynasty. You know what I mean? So I just knew we had something that we locked in as a team. We could create something really great, like from thin air, like magic.
For sure. What was the first song that y'all created together? Do y'all remember that session?
What it was? Work?
Nah, actually it was
Selfish?
Aspirations. Nah, it didn't even have a name actually, cause I'm speaking on the time when I came over there and him and Fresh was already working, but I just came over there just picking beats, just trying to get me some feel on D Rich beat, cause I never had did one of his beat, but I just always knew he was hard. But you know, I never rushed it, so I was just over here one day and just picking through his computers and just decided that I don't know if he recorded me. Did you record me that day?
Oh, that Mud.
Yeah, that's
Mud.
what it was.
It's a song called Mud.
Yeah, so it's Mud then.
Yep, that was the first song we did, Mud.
This I never even released it or put it out. Yeah,
Yep.
Because
Facts.
you know, I was just critiquing my craft when I first got with him. My actual first song I actually did.
That's hard. So you didn't put out the song?
No.
It ain't out yet.
Not out yet. Is it coming?
It might see it out. This an old song, like 2014 now.
Got you. Got you.
But it's still hard though. I heard it the other day.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure. I feel like, come on. I feel like with your production, D Rich, like you got a lot of timeless shit where like the shit don't have an age limit. You know how some beats, it's like a temporary type vibe. But your shit ain't like that, so.
I appreciate that.
But
That
you gotta know how to attack it though. That's what I felt. So like, from the first song, it's totally different from how I'm attacking the beat now.
Yeah.
Right.
So he might, like you say, do we want to put it out? I might listen to it. He might love it, but I might say, no, I don't like that. I wouldn't.
It ain't really the same. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I was trying to do, really just critique my sound with him.
Yeah.
For sure. Now, for both of y'all, who did y'all come up listening to, like on the production side and on the artist side?
Me on the production side, Timberland, Pharrell, Neptune, Dr. Dre is one of my biggest influence. But outside of them, really Manny Fresh and Shawty Red. That's what my whole, you know what I mean, I say style and rendition come from, and DJ Toon, to be real. But as far as music, I'm a big pop fan, BG, You see what I'm saying? Lil Wayne really still my favorite rapper. I don't know, and then I'm raised kind of like by my grandma too, so we listen to a lot of like old school R&B, you know what I mean? Isley Brothers, stuff like Wade, Bobby Womack, all type of stuff, you know what I mean? So I listen to a lot of old school music coming up.
Yep, I gotta go with Pop and Dre. You know, they got me through my first, you know what I mean, when I first ever discovered music, Pop was an artist I just took a liking to. And you know, if you listen to Pop, you had to go see what Biggie was talking about too, so I like the Biggie stuff too. But I didn't really know who did his beats, but I know Dre and I forgot the other dude's name who did Pop beats.
Talking about like Daz and...
Yeah, and Corrupt, them, Daz. It was another one too though. He did a beat, but I forgot his name.
I can't think of his name. I know you're talking about.
Beat by the Pound from No Limit.
Yeah.
Then you got, like you say, Money Fresh
yeah.
from Cash Money. So I'm just going by who I was listening to. So that what made me notice the producer. You see what I'm saying? But, you know, I knew Dr. Dre. Like, you see what I'm saying? Because that's when I started growing up. I was a Pop fan.
Yeah.
So, like Beat by the Pound, Dr. Dre, Money Fresh. People like that, Cash Money, No Limit. Like I said, Mr. Lucci, Mr. Pookie from Houston.
Yeah.
You got DMX.
Hell yeah.
Eazy-E, Snoop. You know, all them. Like, you know what I mean? I even like to drag on them.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? People like that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a lot of folk. Jay-Z. And like he said, I like the Pharrell too. I liked that Pharrell sound him and Jay-Z had, so I loved that, so.
Shout out to Jadakiss too. He one of my favorite rappers too.
Hell yeah. I feel like the verses finally had gave him his just due to the world. Like I feel like everybody's seen that shit.
I think it was for the new generation though.
True.
Actually, like, cause they supposed to know who Jadakiss is too.
Yeah.
He kind of like a low key, kind of like just in his own world. So he don't really put himself to the forefront to be that type of.
Same way, how can I forget though? You can't forget Nas.
Right.
I can't forget Nas.
Facts.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's crazy. I couldn't forget Nas. Cause I like his style from Billy. Man, he made me want to go get the fade with the wave.
I'm trying to tell
So
you.
I can't count, like, sincere. Like, yeah, Billy.
And it was a big time. I was on Diplomats hard, like
Yeah,
heavy,
Dipset,
like
Dipset,
super heavy.
Dipset,
For sure.
Dipset.
All that.
I never know who made they
Bird
beats
City,
for real though.
Perk Gang, all that. I was on their whole
Yeah.
hell, just from the smallest to the biggest. I was on their whole shit. Yeah.
That's facts. So like with y'all childhoods though, did y'all always have aspirations to be musicians?
No, I wanted to play sport.
Yeah, me too. I want to play football and shit. But I'm gonna be honest though, like my auntie, I'd have had like Casio keyboards when I was small, and I used to be on it so much to the point where I taught myself how to play the keys. I just was on it every day, not cause I was made to it. I just was glued to it for some reason. So I say like turn like 13, 14. You know, everybody in the hood wanna just run around, whatever. So we knew this one dude that had he already had Fruit Loops on his computer. Like this, like Fruit Loops 3, just like way back then. We went around there and recorded the song. But as soon as I seen him, that program, I'm like, boy, what that is? I need that. He put it down, he gave it to me. As soon as I went home, I sat on that thing every day. But I said all that to say, but once I realized football wasn't gonna work, I just kind of really took the music serious, really. Like, cause it's something I knew I love, really.
And then I don't know if we all had it in our heart because probably one point in time, shit, I would live. And like I said, Tupac, I used to love Tupac, and I always think I might go take my shirt off and go goddamn in the closet and find me one of them vests and put on with no shirt. And I'm thinking I'm goddamn him in California on love.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it like, I don't know if you always had it in you and that God was just showing you then. Like, but I wasn't just thinking about it how like, oh, I'm gonna be a rapper. Right. I actually wanted to play sport.
Yeah.
For some, I guess that's everybody coming out the hood. They want to play sport.
You see Pop though, cause Juice my favorite movie.
Yeah.
And I used to want to be GQ, but I know I didn't want to be no DJ, cause you gotta speak on them. I don't even like being on the stage. You see what I'm saying? So
I ain't even
It
know
went
about
till I went
spin
around.
rhymes back then. Like when I was little, like I ain't know nothing about no rhymes. Or I know another person rhyme. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? That I'm listening to. Like now you theirs and act like they mine.
yeah.
But other than that, like I ain't like he said, we get up in age and you got to figure something out. So you probably looking like, man, what the hell I want to do? Cause don't no nigga want to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? And you know, so you had to figure out what you wanted to do. And like he said, music. And then not only that, like I always believed in Fresh, like because even when Montana the Mac days, you see what I'm saying?
That's how I met Fresh, through Montana.
I always knew he was hard. Like even though Montana was hard, I knew Fresh was hard, but he never showed people his music and let people hear his music. So I always knew that he had some music that he wouldn't let people hear. So once he finally started coming out and letting it hear, he wasn't really taking it serious. But it was one day I came to the block and I don't know what it was, but he called me over there and he was like, you know what I mean, what I had going on. But he had already knew I had been rapping or whatnot. So he was like, what you got going on? I told him, like, you know, I've been doing whoop. He was like, street money. That what we doing, street money. Shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, street money. That was before we put worldwide on anything. He was like, street money. That what we doing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, you serious? He was like, yeah, I'm serious. And I stuck with him every day then to make sure he was serious. Like, then we got to sleep at D Rich house. You see what I'm saying? But even when I don't gotta like stay at D Rich house to make sure, cause D Rich right there. D Rich gonna do it, so I can leave from right there. But shit, say if he go to his girl house, I follow him to his girl house. Yeah, I just sleep on the couch right here. Cause I gotta make sure tomorrow we do what we need to do. Same way we planned today, I gotta make sure it happen tomorrow. Can't get sidetracked on that. So that's all we do. I just stuck with him, so he found this situation with a management company, and it was up from there.
Sure. Where did y'all flow come from though? Y'all got a, you know what I mean, a very unorthodox way of approaching them beats.
I don't, not to speak up for them, but that was my whole thing, what drew me to all of them. When I say they all had their different styles, it wasn't that they all had their different styles from each other. They had styles I never heard before ever. And I listened to a lot of music, you see what I'm saying? I had never heard nobody rap like Fresh ever in my life, and I never heard nobody come like him. So I was like, man, I ain't gonna lie. If we all lock in, and I mess around and make some crazy joint, y'all rap on it, but it's out of here, easy.
And then I think good flow come from taking it serious too. Like also listening to good music. Like I said, you can name some of the names I named and who I growed up listening to. Everybody know that was good music. Right. So if I'm listening to these people, if I ever take it serious, only thing I gotta do is look at their game and how they were putting it together. And it's simple, like, okay, see what they talking about. Listen to what they talking about, and it be same stuff you around every day. So once you figure out what you can talk about and what you want to present to the world, now you just got to take it serious. Then that's when you'll find your flow. Like that's why they say stay in the studio, record. People be thinking you I guess you fishing for a hit like that. A hit just come. Like you just can't think you're really just perfecting your craft all month. You gonna make a hit because you was in there every day all day. Nah, it gonna come off you perfecting your craft. They're like me going there shooting that jump shot. I'm gonna start swishing a lot if I stay in here. So that what that mean. That's why they tell you stay in the studio, cause it's gonna be easy to start making hits then. You're gonna just start rolling off.
We want you to come skip class with us and share your story on our new segment called Skipping Class.
Look, we want to talk to all the artists, indie or mainstream, or if you're an entrepreneur, come build your brand with us and tell your story to the world.
You'll also get the shot in our locker, and you'll get promo clips for all your fans. So DM us today or visit our website, tprmediagroup.com. Get locked in with us.
You see what I'm saying? So that's where I think the flow just come from taking it serious, like, and listening to good music.
Got you. What changed though that made people start to pay attention to y'all? Cause you and Bank, like y'all was pushing for a minute. Y'all was, you know what I mean?
Same way I say people just like to see stuff being on a serious level.
That's what I was just about to say. They just start taking it serious.
People just want to see it on a serious level, cause
that's all it really was.
If I can go in the studio, you can go in the studio, then we really basically the same. You see what I'm saying? But if you can go to the studio and you can push on out to a real half fan, then we not the same. I gotta work my way to what you got going now. You see what I'm saying? It's different. So that's called, they're going for real. They serious with it because they won't have fans if they went serious. You see what I'm saying? So I just think, you know what I mean? Just being serious with it. That would have come back down to.
Basically, it could have been going on. Basically. It could have been going on. You finally take it serious, then it instantly start going.
Not mean to cut you out too. You know we go through a lot of we go through a lot of situations with envy and jealousy. You see what I'm saying? But you know, people ain't gonna say it, you know, but we see it because we ain't no fool. We come from where we come from. We know it. Our mama didn't teach no fool.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? She know when she can tell you when a nigga don't like you or when niggas don't fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? So, cause if you doing your thing and you doing it good, and not the name drop, but somebody said he was a good artist too, and he was saying like people see good music, like they hear good music, they don't turn down good music. So if you putting out good music and your fellow people who doing their thing ain't embracing you and like they embrace somebody else, then you automatically know what's going on. It ain't no secret. You see what I'm saying? So that's what be going on too. Like with Fresh, me, I seen a lot of people put contracts in their face when they didn't know you ain't even need a contract with that boy. He loyal. He ain't gonna do what the other folk do. You take him to the highest level and he leave you. Now he gonna stay down with you. You see what I'm saying? Cause that's what he do. That's how he would talk to do. He don't know no other way. You see what I'm saying? Cause he don't want himself to look bad. Like, man, this nigga helped me up here and I left him. Yeah. Now you can talk about me. You see what I'm saying? Nah, we ain't gonna have it like that. So, you see what I'm saying? He went that type of nigga and he just seen like, damn, people keep trying to put contracts in my face. Like, for what? We can just go get the money together. Right. What's wrong with getting the money together? I ain't asked you for no money. You ain't asked me for no money. I came with the product. Let's get the money together. Then nobody lose nothing. We both all gain. So, he like, that's what goddamn we was seeing. And we seeing shit went genuine. So we just do it ourselves. You know what I mean? People hear it. Like, it ain't that serious because we are who we are. It ain't like we getting in here and trying to be somebody we ain't. Like, we are who we are. We accept who we is. You see what I'm saying? That would make us who we are.
For sure. What was y'all thoughts when people was like saying that Bank was the new Jeezy?
I can hear that because the rasp in his voice.
Yeah.
They kind of favor. If
the
you
beats.
look at him, he look like a skinny version of Jeezy if you look at him. Okay. You see what I'm saying? They can look like, damn, they could have been your older brother. Is y'all related? Because they got the cheeky eye.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But it was just like, that shit was just like, I don't know if it God like, but when I seen how much similar they was, and then how they attacking the same producers, beats, it just like, oh, they're supposed to been here when he was alive. Like, they're supposed to been here. But that come with what I'm saying. When people seeing these young boys coming up, embrace it right then. You ain't gotta wait till you get net level, embrace it. Cause you know where they coming from for real. You know, home coming from zone 3, Pittsburgh. You see what I'm saying? He coming from there for real. I'm gonna embrace him. You see what I'm saying? Cause he got it. And get what? Sometimes that would make him feel like I'm a star now. You see what I'm saying? And he won't just feel like I'm still a neighborhood nigga. You see what I'm saying? And still doing neighborhood shit. Cause if I feel like a neighborhood nigga, I'm gonna do neighborhood shit. You see what I'm saying? So I felt like that combination, that should have been they should have had a whole tape. That shit would have set the streets on fire. Yeah, produced by D Rich and goddamn Shawty, it's all good. We don't drop no salt. See what I'm saying? We keep it real like he said. You know what I mean? He was signed to Shawty before. So, you know what I mean? He gonna keep it real, salute. Cause that's what we do. You know what I mean? We ain't them type of nigga. You see what I'm saying? We know how to put it together for everybody if they want to put it together. You know what I mean? We ain't no nigga who, oh, you extend your hand out to us, we gonna slap your hand down. That's disrespectful. We ain't no disrespectful nigga.
So how did the Out There record come together though?
Really, it was a song that Fresh had, really. It was a Fresh song, really. Like, but you know, after he passed and everything went on, like, it was one of them things just on my end. Like, I ain't want to be on some just coming through every now and then, shoot 100 here or do something here and there. And, you know what I mean?
Shoot 100 to who though? Tell them who you talking about.
Exactly. Just to a son or just whoever. You know what I mean? Just doing it like that. Nah, I could work it like, man, I was already locked in with Jeezy doing his album Trap or Die 3 when Fresh was here. So I was trying to do both at the same time, back and forth. One day I might be at the studio with Jeezy. One day I might be at the crib with Fresh working. You see what I'm saying? When he just passed out, it just happened. You feel me? like a week or two later, I was just in the yo, and I was like, man, I don't care if you put a song on here, and it's the last song on your album, bro, but you gotta put one of these bitches on here. He was like, let's do it. So I came up there, played like 3-5 songs. And I think all that was the second one. And he listened to the other ones, but he was like, nah, go back to that second one. And he just put it together. You see what I'm saying? But in his eyes, it was just supposed to be just a, you know, more like a, like, I wouldn't say a tribute, but like, you know what I mean? You just put something together that somebody passed. People like the song. You see what I'm saying? This shit ended up being hard. You see what I'm saying? So him being who he is, he come through to shoot the video in Fresh Hood, Fresh Grandmama house. You know what I mean? Have everybody come out there, spread love. He went out there on no fake junk. He come touch everybody, sit, take pictures, whatever, do whatever. He hung out there all day. It was raining and everything. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, it was just something really put together for his fam. You see what I'm saying? And it just ended up being a hit, really. It just crazy how it worked out.
How he wanted to work out.
But what he, going back to what he's saying, he basically saying, we could have been doing this. We could have did a plethora, we could have did 1 million of them, easy. You see what I'm saying? But you know, things work out how it work out, and you know, it just happened like that. But like I said, it wasn't even really intended to be a hit at all. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the last songs me and Fresh recorded. And like I said, I just took a few songs to him, let him hear them. Like, man, I don't care if this number 16 on your album and you got 16 songs, just put it on there. That way, I know Lil Zaman be straight, you know, he got some little residuals coming in, you know what I mean? This, you see what I'm saying? This for the long run type shit. Shit ended up being a hit, bro.
Sure. So we had Shawty Fresh up here not too long ago. You know, him and Bankroll had collaborated many times, and he said that pretty much Bankroll had revived Jeezy's career from the grave. Do y'all feel like that too?
The Progress Report.
What was your thoughts when All Their song released with Jeezy? And how do you think Fresh would have reacted if he was around to see that manifest?
I love All Their. I love what Bank did for Jeezy. Bank brought Jeezy back. You know what I mean? Jeezy was a popping artist, like going crazy. But Bankroll made him back popping in the streets.
It's facts.
Period, point blank. Like he doing this, he rich, he got millions. But Bankroll made you back popping in the streets. Niggas in the streets was now excited about Young Jeezy again. Period, point blank. He put life back in the Young Jeezy, in the grave.
Yeah.
That's hard. Ask me, that's hard.
It's facts.
A guy that's in the grave breathe life into a nigga that's on the earth. I ain't seen nobody do nothing like that yet.
The Progress Report.
I don't want to say that because it's like, Jeezy a legend. You feel me? Like,
Definitely a legend.
Like, you can't really, like, he the blueprint. You get what I'm saying? We can't shit on the people who created the lane for us. You feel me? Like, if it weren't for Jeezy, it might not have been a Shawty Fresh. If it weren't for Shawty Red, it might not have been a Shawty Fresh. So we can't. And I shout out to Shawty Fresh. Shout out to everybody. We ain't throwing no disses or nothing. But I'm just stating it. Like, we can't forget the people who laid the groundwork, bro. Because without them, it's like a train track, bro. Without the damn people who laid. You feel me?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Keep going. Now, I was just saying, I think it's like a real on some Martin Luther King situation. Not saying he revived his career, but I think that was like I say, I think the higher power was just trying to show people something. And his
He was
past
just
and
next.
everything,
It
he was
was-
trying
it was-
to show like, do what you need to do while he here. If you see something going on, embrace it. You see what I'm saying? Because it don't take money to embrace something. And you see what I'm saying? Lift somebody up, that don't take money. You see what I'm saying? That just take calls, and you see what I'm saying? Like, and I just felt like that's what that was. Like, it show you like, damn, I missed this. I could have worked with this boy more.
It was just a great combination. You see what I'm saying? Everything about it was what it was supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? You can't lose with that shit. Like,
Yeah.
he like the, I don't want to say no shit like the next level, but
Just
he was
gave
the
him
new.
his latest hit. That's all that was. That was just his last. Do he got one after? Cause I don't know if he got one that went bigger than All There, like right now.
Probably not.
So that was
big
just his
enough.
last, like from Who That. What was the one from Who That to
He got Who That Put On.
yeah, and all that.
type of shit. But
See how he had them hits? They were just one of the last ones, and it happened by Bankroll Fresh. Bankroll Fresh just helped him with his last hit.
hit song, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But he revived his career, like, shit, his career is where he at. Like, he big, he already done did what he's supposed to do. Like, if he wanted to stop today, he's still gonna be Jeezy. Still can do concerts and, see what I'm saying?
Right.
But I just felt
He
like
just put out an album.
he
See
gave
what
you
I'm saying?
that last hit that you probably didn't have. See what I'm saying? That just come through the high power in him. You know what I mean? Like I said, just show you something. Like, embrace the young generation who coming up. No matter if the people saying he might be the next you. Okay, cool. He need to be the next me. I need somebody to replace me.
That's what I'm saying. That's with any artist though. Like, if you gonna, you know.
Yeah.
You know, Jay-Z had to get around J. Cole. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna be a rendition, bro. Like, you just gotta embrace it. You feel me? And he was that. You see what I'm saying?
But once you embrace it, you get these people like how when Wayne got with Drake and embraced Drake, you get them Drake.
Exactly.
You get these Kanye's when they embrace the artist. You don't know
shit.
what you're gonna get if you don't embrace it.
Right.
Until it happened, then it might be too late then. So I just felt like that was just a situation eye-opening for everybody if you just look and just don't think with the small brain, like, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah. So, like, the fans wanted to know, like, why was there such a delay in Bank We Trust album? And can we expect another album?
Yeah, we could definitely expect another one. Bank of America.
I think it was delayed because we were being respectful to his family.
Right.
You know, like I say to everybody, you know, we don't have control over that music.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Most people would have tried to steal the music and do what they
all
needed
type
to
of
do.
shit,
We
you
didn't
feel
do
me?
that. We gave it to the person who had him, who created him.
Right.
His mother. She never rapped. She never ran no music. You see what I'm saying? So she gonna hold it till she figure out what to do with it and what's the right way to go by it.
Right.
And if people want it, like they say they want it, if people love him like they say they love him, they'll help her with that.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Because that ain't got nothing to do with us. That's her right there. And we trying our best to, you see, but we know what she need. You see what I'm saying? The same thing Pop Smoke mama got. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what they need. Like, and that's what they didn't have. They did that. They were doing it themselves. You see what I'm saying? So when people say, we holding out, we not holding the music. It's the person who's supposed to have that music got that music, and that's his mother. You see what I'm saying? So if she ever want to decide to put it out or hold it, it's gonna be her decision until she figure out what's the right decision.
But you know, me and Fresh done made so much music, so I got, like, you know, I done put together like playlists of projects myself, you see what I'm saying? But I got one that me and him was already in talks with then that we already set up way back in 2015, you see what I'm saying, called Bank of America. And it's hard. Shit, it sound like it just came out today, to be honest.
Got a project, another one.
Yeah.
Got another one. For sure. But I think it's all y'all though. Like, how many you got to take, like me and you?
Yeah, but see, and that's the thing, like, he got music from Zay Tobin, Shawty Fresh, the CEO.
Yeah. Still got music.
I don't want to forget nobody, but he got a lot of unreleased music too. So it's like JL. So I don't be wanting to do it like, cause you know, Fresh showed a lot of love to a lot of people. So I don't want to put it out like on some D Rich shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, if that's what it's for and that's what people want, then yeah, this for Fresh. You know what I mean? But it ain't for me though.
Mix them up,
but
mix them
how I
up.
really want to do is put together a special project for everybody in tune, everybody together. We come together and put together something big for bro. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. If they can do that, see what I'm saying? 'Cause like you said,
And that's what I'm saying. It go back to that.
his mother.
But even though she's honey.
Yeah, she with it. You know
You
what I
feel
mean?
me?
She just, like I said, you know, we don't know everything either, so we ain't gonna mislead her and like we know just to put an album out.
Exactly.
Nah,
Because
we
it's
gonna
a
make
real
sure it's right,
it's a
too.
real
If it's
thing.
right,
You know what I'm
then
saying?
It's gonna be right. You see what I'm saying? So that just is what it is.
It's facts. I know earlier y'all mentioned just, you know, holding down his son and stuff, so talk about that responsibility.
I mean, he got a great support system. You know, he got a great family. Like I said, Fresh mom. His mom's a great mom. You see what I'm saying?
But see, that's what
They got a great support. So all we gotta do is come through and be, you know what I mean, like uncles. You know what I mean? Just so support. You see what I'm saying? Just be there, really.
But it come back to what you were saying too, when he was saying they're all there, and we giving the music to the right people. You see what I'm saying? So they can put the first In Bank We Trust album out. You see what I'm saying? That's was for his son, like his mama, his son, his daughter, his sisters. You see what I'm saying? That's who that was for. Like, you see what I'm saying? Because we know once we got to get busy for our own self, we can't be there all the time. So let's just set something up so they can be in order and we can go do what we need to do.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So we ain't got too much on our back. You see what I'm saying? 'Cause like I said, Fresh got a good support system with his mama, his step-pop K Rich. And I mean, everybody, like, his whole family, from his sister, them, like, he got a good support system on that side. You know what I mean? Who will carry him. So, you know, we just try to put stuff like that over there where we can just go get the extra what we need to do, get back on our road and, you know, give these people what they want as far as music.
Nah, for sure. So let's talk about forgiveness and moving forward. So I seen recently 21 Savage did an interview with Academics, and he pretty much said he was wrong for his comments that he made about Bankroll during that time. What are y'all thoughts on that?
I mean, that's how he feel. He apologizing. He feel like whatever he said. I mean, that's how he feel. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I've been here. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody ever reached out to me for that. But I ain't never, you see what I'm saying? I don't know if somebody telling the truth or not. But I know ain't nobody reached out to me. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I really don't have a response for it, really. You see what I'm saying? Because we, like, for real, we
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you though, like
that shit so in the past now, like
we really on some like focus shit. Like,
and I never had a
hold on, bro. We really on some focus shit, like some music shit, some business shit, like some going up shit, like some bringing shit up. Like I don't really be wanting to really be discussing dudes and shit. Like you feel me? Yeah. Like it be like, cause it be some things you really. It's cool what you could say, but like disrespect certain things go on, like all that's cool. So I don't even be really wanting to discuss and talk about all that shit. Like I said, Fresh really dead and gone, bro. He ain't coming back. So like when it comes to all that, I don't even be wanting to discuss nobody else. We focused on this TankDawgs shit, moving forward. Like we really trying to build something, create something, and leave something. You get what I'm saying? Right. That's what we focus on. I don't even really be wanting to discuss nobody. For real.
Right.
Yeah. Now, you know we do the Fresh Fridays, though. We keep his legacy alive. So, you know, speak about that, though, just like with Fresh Fridays. I know y'all be supporting. I know you do Boochie a lot. But, you know, talk about that, just keeping his legacy alive as y'all been doing.
You know, I just feel like that was something we when we started, I just felt like that was a good thing to start. I wish, like, what me and him doing is getting his thing back on the road and trying to get the people what they been missing with this with our movement and thing. I felt like that'd be a great part. Like if we had goddamn shows Fridays, you see what I'm saying, Saturday, like we can actually do more with that. I feel like that's gonna be something like Fresh Friday gonna be something bigger in the future once we just figure out the road we are going. Like we can do just so much with that, and that's an honor for Fresh and keeping his name alive. That's why we started that. So I try my best to, like, you know, keep doing it every Friday. But when I seen y'all do it and y'all was getting the footage, I was like,
oh yeah, that was hard.
Because I was running out of footage and I ain't had the footage. You see what I'm saying? I know 217 had footage, so but it don't care. I don't care who really had the footage as long as it get out the proper way.
Yeah.
We with it, like, you see what I'm saying? And people don't understand that with us. Like, we with the right movement. Like, we with it. So I just that Fresh Friday, like, I'm with that for the legacy.
Yeah.
For sure. Salute to 217, man. We'll be coming up with that footage for sure. Yeah. So we got this project coming out. It's called TankDawgs. Yeah. So, Boochie, this is your first project since the Ghetto Glory joint, right?
Right.
Okay. So let's talk about just the mindset going ahead and putting this joint out and the theme for it too.
I just went with the street money army movement, what I started, and I just started, you know, giving the world, you know what I mean, my creation and what I come with. You see what I'm saying? So when I started doing the TankDawgs, I just wanted to roll off the theme of my movement. You know what I mean? Street money army. So it was easy once I had got the title. Rich even knew that. Like once we got the title, he had already knew how to even come with the beats. You see what I'm saying? So now it's just like attack them, like attack the beats. And how we did it, like people think we was in the studio like 24 hours working on all these songs every day. But we might do, when we started doing, we might do half a song. One song, half a song, and I might dip. Cause we weren't rushing it. We weren't trying to rush it, we trying to let it flow. Like we letting it like it be. It just come off natural. So once we did that, it just started coming along beautiful. We weren't rushing it. So each song we did, it was like, yeah, it's coming off how we wanted to come. We just in here vibing, just chilling. Just vibing and just chilling, and he pull up a beat, or I might pick up one, or he might just do a fresh one. And it's so crazy because he might not even be finished with the beat. And I might pick a beat that's undone and go start rapping on it. So, like, that's special too, because now he got room to go put whatever he may want to put in there after that.
Afterwards, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, it wasn't a hard process though. It was just
We just wasn't rushing.
Special time, like, you know what I mean?
See what I'm saying? Like we might do 3 songs one week, another week come back, do 1 song that week. You know what I mean? We might have a week we lock in, make a bunch of songs. You know, we just went rushing, just taking our time with it. Next thing you know, boy, we got some. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, some shit.
But, you know, like I said, it's the start of something new. You know what I mean? We got a lot of music, you see what I'm saying? We just finna crank up, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I know Boochie, you had talked about like your fans, they like want the music now, and people, I'm asking certain questions because they don't understand that you can't just put shit out. It ain't just that simple. So like you had stated that you had to get your business affairs in order. So talk about getting that together.
Because when I say the business affairs, I be saying like, I want to put my stuff on the same level Fresh had his stuff on.
For sure.
You see what I'm saying? So once I put my stuff, I want it to reach the same people these folks stuff reaching. I don't want mine on the back drop. You see what I'm saying? Now I put mine on the front drop too. So that called get my business together.
Right.
Like trying to figure out how I'm gonna distribute my music.
Yeah.
So I had to go get with Orlando them at 1 RPM. You see what I'm saying? And distribute my music. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I was saying, like get my music together, cause we can drop music every Friday. Like that's hard, that's easy.
Yeah.
But people don't understand, like you gotta, when you drop it, you gotta have some organization with it. You see what I'm saying? If you ain't got no organization with it, you gonna miss some money, or you gonna miss some fans at hearing it. So I just be trying to get some organization with it.
That's facts. Name a song that y'all feel like we should definitely pay attention to.
I mean, it ain't gonna be no secret. Y'all gonna like Be Long. Like
Be
that's
Long.
my favorite song. And you know, Celebration with Bankroll Fresh.
Right.
You know, but the whole album, like the whole album is what the street want. Like that's what the street say they want. You know what I mean? So if you saying a standout song, it's gonna be a lot of songs stand out. So I can't just say what I like, cause I just said Be Long, cause that's my song I like. It's my favorite song. But you might hear it and pick another song. But that's cool, cause that's why we did it. To give you a body work, cause it's 22 songs on that, so
Yeah.
Nice.
you know. And we tried to, you know, get drum on it. You know what I mean? Gangsta Grill with it, but they were busy or whatnot. And how we wanted to do it, like we could have probably sent it to him and he probably would have just, you know what I mean, did his thing on it, but how we were really actually trying to do it, you know what I mean? Like I say, we good people. Like if you finna help us, and I know it's gonna help us in a major way, we'll bring you in on the business too, business side too, cause we ain't just trying to like, oh, help us and you going on back where you going. Nah, we bring you in on the business side too and see what we can work out, you know what I mean, for everybody. Cause we ain't trying to take all the money home, so, you know what I mean, that's what that was, and they were busy, so we ain't never get to get in the studio and like piece it together, like how he did that, well, I don't even think he did Trap Or Die like that.
What that?
I don't actually think he actually do, which one he actually did a Gangsta Grill with, the artist? Cause actually he probably just do his own thing on it.
Tyler the Creator?
Okay, yeah, Tyler the Creator, but how I think he wanted to probably sit down with this one, I think he was too busy, really. Because
Oh yeah, drum them, they turned up right now. Like, we was up there, you know, we had some meetings and stuff, you know what I mean? They
shout out Lake.
You know what I mean? Yeah, shout out to Lake and Don Cannon. What I was finna say though, like, they on deck, you know what I mean? But it's just one of them things, they in the process of doing a lot of stuff. Like, they got a lot going on. And bro, we trying to move our feet too, you see what I'm saying? And you know how that go, like. But the introduction has been made, so you just never know what's going on in the future, you see what I'm saying? Right now, shit, we just moving and grooving, trying to push things forward, you know, trying to make the best out of the situation.
Cause that really something Fresh always wanted. He always wanted the Geisha grill, so
Yeah.
you know, I mean, we just trying to, you know what I mean. I want one too though.
Plus
I would love, that's just something.
Plus with the
have.
you know, it's TankDawgs, the theme of it, the sound of it, the feel of it, and we dropping on Thanksgiving, so like. He missed the Thanksgiving, so we really trying to set it up to be something major and special, you know what I mean? But things don't always fall how you want it sometimes. It don't be no pressure, you know what I mean? And I understand it too, it's a business, man. People busy, you know, cuz turned up right now. He just won a Grammy, you know what I mean? Shout out to him. So, you know what I mean? We'll just catch him on the next go around, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man. Boochie, one of my favorite tapes, man, a joint with you and YF and K.
Yeah.
I love that tape, man. So I'm super excited about this joint. And speaking on staying on theme with the tanks and the Army and everything like that, man, talk about that experience with you, Nefew, and Trouble when y'all had the tank in the hood. Like, how did y'all even do that?
Actually, you know what? I ran in and I met Trouble through Nefew. You see what I'm saying? Me and Nefew started kicking it, and I met Trouble through Nefew. And, you know, we just had a conversation we always wanted to have. You see what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? He just was a genuine dude, man, or whatnot. Like, he just one of them cousins, you know what I mean? He just like, you know he gonna have some liquor with him, you know what I mean? But with me and Nefew and him linked up it was actually me and Nefew, like I say, me and Nefew, so we actually had did the song. Once we did the song, I didn't even know Trouble had went on IG and was like, oh, y'all gotta let me in. But Nefew called me and was like, you see what Trouble, and he showed it to me. Man, I was like, man, come on, man, you know, that's anyway. Like, you know what I mean? That's anyway, like, and that's what people don't understand with us. Like, that's what we do. We ain't no, kiss my ass type niggas. Like, we ready to work with who we know, like, listen to. Like, cause at one point in time, everybody know, you know, everybody listen to Trouble. He done had a few hits on the radio, so I couldn't act like I ain't know who he was, or put him on there, let ride. All three of us. Cause get what I really was talking about doing a tape, all three of us. You see what I'm saying? But like I say, working and doing what we doing, you see what I'm saying? Sometimes time, we be up against time. So like that day was special because, you know, shout out Bankroll D, him and Nefew, they got the song, know what I mean, from it. And when they got the song, they just went to Def Jam was fucking with it. And they went to Biscayne and shot the video. I pulled up Biscayne and we did our thing. It was nice. It was a nice feeling because, you know, I haven't did it really in so long the right way, like with the good video, with the production team. So, you know, I was just having fun, really. Like, so that's how that was.
Nah, that was hard. Y'all really had a tank.
And me and Nefew, you know, we got to take. We got to take too. Like, we still got to take. We still working. We still gonna be some more of that coming though.
All right.
Sure. I fuck with Nefew, man. I think that'll be a dope ass collab.
Long live Trouble though.
Yeah, long live Trouble.
For sure. So how do y'all balance y'all personal lives and y'all music lives?
I'm still trying to balance it.
Right.
That's what I know with me, that's why sometimes I go through what I go through sometimes. You see what I'm saying? With everything. And you know, how I put out music, because people don't understand, like, we are CEOs of ourselves. You see what I'm saying? So we have to do that and do this in regular life too. So sometimes I might want to do stuff with my little girl, but I can't because I know I got to do this. You see what I'm saying? Because without this, I wouldn't be able to do that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm still trying to balance, and that's why I go so hard with this music, because that's all we really trying to do, man. Take care of our family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the people around us. You know what I mean? only the same thing, you know, the idea me and Fresh had nothing built, that we all had nothing built. The idea we had to build to take care of our people and where we from. You see what I'm saying? And try to do it like we seen it be done, and even bigger, if we can. So that's all that is.
No, for sure. So I gotta ask y'all, our key word here is progress. You know, Boochie, you know that you've been here. But what does the word progress mean to y'all right now?
Progress, of course, moving forward, but there you go, superstar. Looking like it. Okay. Looking like it. What I finna say? Progress, man, just being the best you could be, just getting better. You see what I'm saying? Not being content with where you at right now. You see what I'm saying? I don't care if you Stephen Curry, you know what I mean? He's still in the gym 100 times, shooting 100 shots. He's trying to get better still, you see what I'm saying? Just making progress, getting better, and never stopping, really.
I'm probably gonna put my picture right there by that word.
Progress.
Because I am that, you know what I mean? Like from 2016 when he had the ball, and to now I'm still going, so I'm still making progression. Because if I win, I wouldn't be sitting right here next to this guy.
That's real. I
wouldn't be sitting in front of with y'all, so I'm still making progress on what I'm doing. So
that's real.
You know what I mean?
And my boy looking like money.
You already know it. Shout out my boy C-Note. You know
what C-Note, man, come on, man. No introduction needed, man. The honorable.
Come on, man.
Sure. Hell yeah, man. Well, I'm so excited for this project. I appreciate y'all for taking the time to speak with me. You know, I hope y'all ain't take no disrespect by anything I said.
Oh, nah. Hell nah.
Oh, nah. We know that we know they're going to be asked.
Yeah, that's why I'm like.
I respect it, but I be wanting that to kind of be out there too. Like, ain't no, man,
but we'd rather handle that type of stuff like
off the camera, really, like on some real shit. You see what I'm saying?
Them people, like, you
get what I'm saying?
And if cameras want to come after that, then it's changed. Like, we want to be for real with that. You see what I'm saying?
Because it's real.
Because that ain't something I just want to give out to the world.
I don't even, you know what I'm saying? Exactly.
I gotta lie or, nah, I mean, so
exactly.
like you said, I'd rather not just talk about it right here. Hopefully if the industry put it together some type of way, they can bring it together and you know what I mean? But it's just something you don't want to talk about.
Yeah, like
I don't think
I felt like
we deserve no more.
Yeah, whatever was said, that was for him to say. You know, I can't really. I don't know how nobody feels about it. You know what I mean? I don't know, but on some real shit, like off camera, on some real shit, hell yeah.
Understood. Definitely, man. Well, shit, I love what y'all doing, man. Y'all keeping this shit going, man. Boochie, I'm hella proud of you. You know, D Rich, man, shit, GOAT. So,
come on, man.
Y'all keep working. Y'all keep going up, man.
The Progress Report.